Amid the turbulence in China's entertainment industry, still reeling from the tragic death of actor and singer Menglong, the public has once again been shaken by a shocking development. This time, the spotlight falls on popular actress Tong Yiren after several major Chinese media outlets reported that she had been arrested at her residence. The news immediately sparked speculation and heated debate among fans and the wider public who have been following the mysterious case surrounding Menglong's death. According to initial reports, Tong Erin's arrest took place suddenly at night without prior warning. Neighbors claim to have seen security vehicles entering the gated community where the actress lives. Shortly after, witnesses described Tong Erin being escorted out with a pale face and tense expression, surrounded by uniformed officers. The sight fueled curiosity and speculation about her possible involvement in the tragedy that has captured nationwide attention. Chinese media indicated that the arrest was directly connected to new evidence uncovered by investigators. Although details remain scarce, sources suggest the evidence points to Tong Erin's close link with the events leading to Menglong's death. Many were stunned, as her name had only previously surfaced in vague rumors and unverified gossip. Reports also revealed that police had been monitoring Tong Erin for some time, particularly after leaked CCTV footage emerged weeks earlier. The footage showed a woman believed to have approached the location of the incident shortly before Menglong's tragic end. While her identity was initially debated, further forensic video analysis has reportedly strengthened suspicions that the woman was indeed Tong Erin. The news of her arrest instantly went viral across Chinese social media. Hashtags related to Tong Erin and Menglong shot to the top of Weibo's trending list within minutes. Tens of thousands of comments flooded in, some expressing disbelief, others demanding swift justice. This demonstrated how the case had grown beyond a private tragedy and become a nationwide phenomenon that touched every corner of society. For many fans, the news felt like betrayal. Tong Erin had long been known as a sweet, promising actress, appearing in numerous hit dramas and hailed as one of the rising stars of her generation. With this arrest, years of hard-earned fame and success seemed to crumble in an instant. Industry observers noted that the case reveals a darker side of celebrity life that is rarely exposed to the public. Behind the glitz of red carpets and flashing cameras, there are rivalries, intrigues, and hidden struggles. Having such a popular star implicated in a scandal of this scale forces people to confront the reality that the entertainment industry is not always as glamorous as it appears. Menglong's family, according to reports, was deeply shaken by this latest development. Although they have not released an official statement, local media reported that they felt both anger and a sense of relief that the truth might finally be surfacing. For them, the actor's death was not just a personal loss, but also a wound shared by millions of fans worldwide. Meanwhile, fellow actors who had once worked with Tong Erin have largely chosen to remain silent. Some may fear being dragged into controversy, while others hope the case is not as serious as reported. Yet their silence only adds fuel to the fire of speculation. Many now wonder, are there other figures in the industry who know more than they are willing to admit? Tong Erin's arrest is seen as a major breakthrough in efforts to untangle the mystery behind Menglong's death. Criminal analysts believe the case could be far more complex than a personal dispute. They suggest that deeper conflicts, career rivalries, contractual disputes, or even the involvement of powerful figures in the industry may be at play. Still, skepticism remains. Some argue it is premature to cast Tong Erin as the culprit without irrefutable evidence. The public is urged to await official findings rather than rush to judgment. However, in the emotionally charged atmosphere of social media, such balanced voices are often drowned out by waves of outrage and speculation. Supporters of Tong Erin have rallied to her defense online. They insist the arrest must be a misunderstanding or even a plot to sabotage her career. Hashtags calling for justice for Tong Erin and demands for transparency from authorities gained momentum as loyal fans sought to protect her image. At the same time, investigative journalists claim to have uncovered details linking Tong Erin and Menglong months before his death. The two were reportedly seen at a private gathering and allegedly engaged in heated disputes. Although difficult to verify, these reports have only fueled wild theories, especially given their confirmed connection within the same social circles. The fallout has been swift and severe. Several drama projects featuring Tong Erin have reportedly been postponed, and some cancelled entirely. Corporate sponsors and high-profile brands once eager to associate with her are now pulling out to avoid reputational damage. Practically overnight, her flourishing career appears to have collapsed. Tong Erin's talent agency now finds itself under heavy scrutiny. Many demand that the agency clarify its official stance, whether it will stand by its actress or distance itself for damage control. The dilemma underscores the immense ripple effect of the Menglong case across the Chinese entertainment industry. Legal experts, meanwhile, have weighed in on the situation. They caution that public opinion can easily create stigma before a trial even takes place. Yet they also note that arrests are generally based on solid evidence, implying that authorities would not take such drastic action lightly. Still, major questions remain unanswered. What was the true motive behind Menglong's death? What exact role did Tong Yiren play? Was she directly involved, or merely caught in a larger web of events? These lingering mysteries continue to grip public imagination as the legal process unfolds. International media has also begun covering the case, with major outlets publishing sensational headlines about Tong Yiren's arrest. This shows how the tragedy has transcended national borders, shining a global spotlight on the hidden complexities of China's entertainment world. All eyes now turn to the police for an official statement. No press conference has yet been held to explain the specifics of Tong Yiren's arrest or the evidence against her. Still, many expect authorities to release an update soon in order to curb the growing storm of speculation. Fans of Menglong continue to campaign passionately for justice. They insist that the truth must emerge, not only to clear their idol's name but also to give closure to those grieving his loss. On the other hand, supporters of Tong Erin urge patience and fairness, demanding that she be judged in court rather than condemned by public opinion. Reporters have begun digging into Tong Erin's personal life, searching for connections to the case. Every detail, her relationships, business dealings, and social circles, is now under microscopic scrutiny by both the media and the public. Lawyers reportedly assigned to Tong Erin have yet to speak publicly, but speculation suggests they will mount a strong defense, possibly arguing that the evidence is circumstantial or misinterpreted. The courtroom battle ahead is expected to be one of the most closely watched trials in recent memory. The case has triggered a broader crisis of confidence in the entertainment industry. Many question whether enough transparency exists to protect artists and audiences alike. Advocates are calling for reforms to ensure that such a tragedy never strikes again. Menglong's death has always been surrounded by mystery. Rumors swirled from the start, ranging from business conspiracies to personal conflicts. Now, with Tong Erin at the center of the storm, the puzzle only grows more complex. Some commentators frame the case as a stark reminder of how fragile celebrity images can be. In a single night, a beloved star can be transformed into a figure of suspicion. The episode highlights the hidden risks of fame that fans rarely see. Despite the chaos, many still cling to hope that justice will prevail. If Tong Erin is proven innocent, supporters believe she deserves a chance to rebuild her career, though the road will be long. If she is found guilty, the case will mark a permanent turning point in the history of Chinese entertainment. The outcome of the investigation will not only determine Tong Erin's fate, but also shape Menglong's legacy. For his fans, this is more than a criminal case. It is a fight to ensure that the truth is not buried along with the late actor. As the world waits, one thing is certain. The names Tong Erin and Menglong will forever be linked, not only through their contributions to entertainment, but also through the dark tragedy that changed everything. Whether the truth will heal or divide, it is destined to become one of the most unforgettable stories in China's entertainment history.